Hello, this is Easter Saturday. This is Warspite the Wargamer, and I'm with you with a few more ideas dredged up from the United Kingdom high street shops. In particular, this time, my local branches of The Works, a high street art and stationers store. In common with many British wargamers, I do like to look around on YouTube and see what people are doing in different countries. And I'm much taken with the work of Black Magic Craft, who's based in North America. And in one of his recent broadcasts, he started producing fantasy buildings based on these cheap bird boxes that are available in dollar stores in North America. I thought, they don't possibly sell those sort of things over here. Well, I was wrong, because the Works have got something very similar. This is one set of buildings they've got. On the right you can see a two-storey structure which could be adapted, and on the left it appears to be some sort of box with a sliding drawer in it, and a drawer, if pulled out, could possibly serve as the basis of a second building. So for the £2 building on the left you could effectively get two basic buildings. And what Black Magic Craft does is he chops these up and alters them. Here's a close-up of the building box. So pull the drawer out and you've got the basic frame with which you construct one building, and the drawer can then be re-roofed and used as a second building. In addition to the separate freestanding buildings, the Works also offers these plywood facades, building facades. I think they're meant to be painted by children. You could put photographs in some of them perhaps. Again, they're about 156 28mm scale, and if you were to buy two of these, that's £3 each, it costs you £6. You get effectively two fronts, or a front and a rear. If you then add from cardboard or thick foam board or thin ply, two side walls on each model and two roof sections, or three roof sections, suddenly you've got the makings of some cheap plywood buildings. My initial thought was this item was a continuous terrace, but when I look closely at the packaging, as you can see here, bottom right hand corner, it's actually four separate little buildings. Now you could glue them together and make a terrace. Obviously you buy a pair of these for a front and back wall, or additionally just keep them as four separate fronts, buy four separate backs, glue them together, and suddenly you've got some basic framing. Now what does Black Magic Craft do with them? I will put a link to Black Magic Craft's video in the text box below my own. He explains this far better than I do, and he's far more creative as he goes along. But basically all the extraneous details on here will be cut off. The pegs for letting the birds sit on will be removed, roofs will be cut down, and the bases will be reduced. So basically end up just a very simple frame. He then recovers most of the building with thin card. You could use the material from a cereal packet or whatever, and then rebuilds all the detail on top of that. So you could put on timber framing, stone effects, put your own windows in. I believe you can buy 156 28mm scale windows and doors from suppliers, cut from MDF, and you can just build up your own details on these buildings. You could use coffee stirrers to make, for example, half timbered framing, or balsa, whatever you like. Here we can see Black Magic Craft has used his own cereal packets to produce strips of tiles or shingles to go on the roofs. These will be glued down in place with PVA, and these will eventually be undercoated and then painted. A link to Black Magic Craft's original video is in my text below this, but here's what he got out of three cheap wooden bird boxes. The man's an absolute star, complete artist, complete craftsman, and here he's not only added the shingles on the roof, but he's put in his own windows, his own doors, some stone texturing at the bottom. And remember, these are made from three cheap bird boxes. So full marketing for spotting the potential, and the same thing can be done here in Britain. So we're talking about from this to this. Man's a craftsman. Full link to Blackmagic Craft in my text below.
This has been a Warspite production. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a thumbs up. If you've really enjoyed it, please feel free to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time. This is Warspite out, and have a very good day.